What's up, guys? My name is Shine, at ishineink on Instagram. I tattoo out of Sacramento, California, at a shop called the Skull Museum. What style of tattooing am I known for? Black and gray realism for sure. Definitely my own take on it. Use a lot of solid blacks and negative spaces. Gives it more of a graphic look to a realism that everybody kind of does. So yeah, definitely black and gray realism. It's just my own personal preference as far as tattooing goes. I tried color, I tried getting color on myself, and I just don't like the look of it really. Black and gray definitely just has more of a classic look to it. And after I started diving into it a little bit and playing around with it, I found like a kind of look that I like. So once I started to dial that in, it just became like my own personalized style of black and gray. As long as your blacks are solid, the grays just kind of age really well. Like they age like wine. They just get softer and it just looks more classic on the body. I just love that look. A few of the favorite tattoos that I've done, definitely all three of them are sleeves, not necessarily individual pieces. I've done this one Japanese style sleeve, kind of my take on it. It took maybe about 5-6 sessions. And I don't know, when you tell a story with the sleeves and the tattoos that you do, it's almost like everyone can put their own interpretation and their own feel to it. So if you look at it, you might have a different story to tell than someone else that looks at the same sleeve. So definitely that one is for sure one of my favorites. Another one, I guess you could say it's like more of a Roman warrior sleeve theme. It turned out really fucking cool because we started out with more of a skull warrior Roman. We did the Colosseum, kind of blended that into each other. And then we just kept it going, and like the way we were doing it, it was just all melding together so well. We eventually ended up doing a female face on the inside with a tiger headdress. A friend of mine who's a DJ, we did a full music sleeve, but definitely not how you would think. We just started off with just a solid 10-hour session, and we did from like wrist to like above his elbow. We did like a turntable. We did a few negative music notes and stuff, and it started off kind of like, all right, that's cool, that's cool. But as it progressed, it just kind of like all started sitting together so well. There's so many solid blacks in it. The background is really a dark, smooth gray. I just really like how it turned out. And then you turn the arm, it's a microphone with some headphones on it. Again, a ton of solid black. It's gonna last this whole entire lifetime without fading. And then to finish it off, we did his whole hand in skeleton hand. For references, I do things a little differently than most people, I think. My client comes in, I have the consultation on the spot, I get their vibe, and I get their theme, I get their ideas. I take all that and I go in the back, and I just go off of the themes that I gathered from them. I start searching a little bit. I spend maybe like the first hour looking for references. It usually doesn't take that long, but it's more about grasping the theme of it and just like dialing in what you're trying to search for. I start grabbing a few here and there, I fill it up a little bit, and then I'll go back and research through the references that I saved. I just start putting something together, and I try to just think about how to do it differently, because a lot of people will do it the same way, just as like a lazy way of throwing it together, and it might look good, but that's not gonna get you anywhere. I feel like I try to do things a little differently as far as composition and blending the images together, or layering, and just a mixture of negative shapes and solid black shapes. Google, Pinterest, stuff like that. And knowing what words to type in to search for references is a big thing too. So just get creative with what you're typing in, you know what I mean? Also, if you do book an appointment with me, I suggest being more open-minded to the designing and stuff like that is gonna definitely help get you in. The best thing to do is probably look at my work and kind of get the vibe of what I do, and just kind of fill out what you like from what I've already done. And then we can kind of go from there. Bring your ideas, bring your themes or whatever, just don't get too specific on me, and I promise you, your sleeve will be amazing. All right guys, my name is Shine. I'm out of Sacramento, California, and thank you for checking out my portfolio.